I got my boy Tip, man. I ain't seen you about 3 months, bro. You stay disappearing, bro. I can only get this shit is exclusive because I only see my boy Tip like every 3 months, man.
It's a blue moon. I show up with some blue moon.
Yeah, where you been at?
Man, I've been staying away from. Trying to stay away from all this trouble. Trying to stay away from the trouble at jail, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in jail. Yeah. I think I've been locked up every month this year so far. I've been locked up for like a week or so. This last time I did another month. So pretty much that just staying locked up and trying to stay away from everything.
Right.
I don't like what's been going on.
So when you be locked up, does it be feeling like torture, bro? Like, cause okay, I imagine myself being outside, being homeless, bro, and then I go to jail. I got shelter. I get food.
Medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels a lot better in there.
Yeah.
A lot better in there. A lot of people that like go in there, like it sucks for like a week or so, because a lot of people out there are shot outs, kicking from drinking or drugs or whatever.
Yeah.
And then after that, you feel great. You get TV, AC, water, eat 2 times a day.
Right.
You get a little bed, and fucking people that like on the streets with you and everything are locked up with you. So you pretty much get to hang out with everybody that you know.
Right.
It's like day camp, pretty much.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean go to jail. That doesn't mean go to jail.
Cause it's a video going around where dude he bailing inmates out of jail, and when he bailed dude out, dude was like, "Why did you bail me out?" He was mad, bro, cause he was like, "Where I'm about to go?" You know what I'm saying?
Because they give us little pamphlets and stuff. Like when I went to court, they give me a pamphlet of like housing and stuff to go to, and spots to get water out when it gets hot out here. But that's no guarantee that we got a spot to stay until we get put in those programs and shit. We still have to find out where we're gonna live, what we're gonna eat, where we're gonna stay cool at, and nobody cares about you when that happens. When that happens, we say we don't get arrested again. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it sucks that we get out and they're just like, hey, here you go, don't die. Hope it happens.
That's basically what they saying.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't really can.
And then you gotta find your way back here and everything. Like they have taxis there, but you ain't got no money.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so first thing you see is a Circle K, and that's got people with drugs there.
Right.
So it's like as soon as you get out, you're already failing.
You already failing. It's like, you already feel like a failure as soon as you get released. So it's like,
feel good because like, hey, I'm not in jail no more. But then you realize like, hey, I'm just gonna go back on the streets with everybody else. Instead, I'm not gonna be back here.
right.
And that part sucks about it.
So like, okay, with the weather, it's approaching the summer again, man. It's finna get hot out here, man. They don't kick in the people's head like, man, I gotta get the hell up out of here, man. It's too damn hot to be out here and be on the streets of homeless.
A lot of people down there think that they're like, man, I don't want to be out here panhandling. I don't want to be out here doing this in the heat. Because the heat, like, believe it or not, like a lot of motherfuckers be dying like out here homeless too. A lot of people die from this heat.
Right.
A lot of people just don't pay them any mind. Like, oh, this person's sleeping. Oh, this person's laying out. No, we need water and we need like shade and shit. And all the places that we go to that have shade and water, a lot of people don't accept us.
Right.
Because you're dirty. Oh, you're homeless. Oh, we saw you use drugs one time. You're banned from here, 86. And so that limits the opportunities that we have. And we have to go far distances to go to the little water stations they have.
Right.
And for someone out here on the streets, sometimes it's hard to travel that far to be able to get there, But it definitely puts in people's mind, like, hey, get up off the street. A lot of people either get up off the street for a little bit, like get hotels, or, they find somebody to crash up with, share the rent for a little bit. But then usually they end up back out here, or a lot of them will go to like a detox rehab
Right.
for like a couple weeks or whatever, and then get back out. And
Yeah.
have no place to go. So they're back out here again. And then it's all cold. And then we're figuring out what we're gonna do in the cold. And then we're bundled up with canned fires and tons of blankets and shit.
Right. So let the people know, Tip, I think you from Utah, right?
No, I was living in Utah. I'm from here.
So you got family out here?
Utah, yeah. My mom stays out there. My grandpa lives out there.
Right.
Yeah. And that'd be a fun vacation away from this heat. And that's where I was for like 3 years. Like there was like 2-3 years. I mean, summer out here. I think last year was like my first summer back out here. It actually whooped my ass.
For real.
For real.
So what family you got out here?
I got my family that like took me in and everything. They don't even live that far. They live up the street. Sure, they live up the street. I see them every day when I go pump gas, go to the grocery store. I saw my sister just driving here when I was panhandling the other day on a motorcycle. Stopped by and got me a jug of water.
Oh, she did?
Mm-hmm. All this is my sister. That really, I don't really like seeing my dad. Cause I don't want my dad to see me like this. And my mom, she's usually busy, so
right.
I just don't see her.
So you probably don't know, but I recently got somebody help on the streets, and if you don't know who that is,
Hannah, right?
oh yeah, you already know
Hannah.
her. Yeah, but
I
she
remember her the day that she left. I came back the day that she left. She was in tears. She was so happy about it. You know, I was like, man, they did that. And Gator came and told me, he's like, yeah, he helped me get off the street. I was like, yo, that's dope as hell to have somebody like that. You really care about these people. Because I see people like interview and check on people and shit, but I don't see them actually like doing something for people. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you actually doing something for people. Like you brought pizza down for everybody and shit. Nice long. I think that shit's cool. You
Yeah.
know, that's real cool shit. It's something that like inexpensive or something that just shows that somebody's out there.
Yeah.
Instead of feeling like everybody hates us.
Yeah. Now what I plan on doing right now was like, I might introduce like me cooking on my channel, and then I come bring it down, to the tunnel.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
People love food down there. We always want some new food.
Yeah, no, for sure. But why I jumped into that was because it's like, how would you feel about reaching out to your mom, bro?
I feel iffy on that. You feel me? Like, Mom was a great person, you know, in her own way. Is she a great person? Yes. Is she the best parent and someone that should be actively in my life for me to progress? I don't think so. Because she's busy fighting her demons and shit in her closet, doing her thing outside of there. And she was away for a big part of my life, you know what I mean? She was gone, 12 plus years of my life.
Right.
So when she came out, she saw a man and expected it to be a little boy like she got when she went in.
Right.
You know? So she doesn't know how to handle that, and it caused a lot of problems that she doesn't know how to properly discipline, you know? Like, when a child does something, you say, hey, don't do that, you know? You keep them
right.
You don't punch a kid in the face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't say, hey, I'm going to take away your TV privileges and then throw the TV out the window. You know what I mean?
Right, I get you.
You don't do stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know? And so she's a little bit more hardcore, you know what I mean, than I'm accustomed to. And that caused a lot of headbutting, because I'm big on authority already. And having somebody else new in my life coming in and trying to tell me what to do, it doesn't program very well.
So when the last time you talked to her, though?
I think it was like over a year or something.
You ain't got a phone number?
I had a phone right before I got locked up, like a month ago. I came back and...
Because that's the most important thing is...
gone.
You know, it'll feel good. I'm telling you, bro, like, it'll feel good for her to hear your voice, though, at least, though. That's why I was, like, trying to at least let you make a phone call and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do miss my mama's voice.
Yeah. So it ain't no way we can get in contact with her just so you can say, hey, man, Mom, how you doing?
Not that I have right now. I used to have my grandpa's number, get a hold of him to get a hold of her, you know? But I don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
Right.
I don't have that anymore, so I'm trying to figure out what I can do. I know that I can get a hold of her on like Facebook and stuff like that, but that's if I have like a phone long enough, you know, be able to contact her or something. Every time I get one, you know, it gets fucked off.
Right.
So,
well, it ain't no pressure, man. Whenever you ready, bro, I got Facebook, bro. So that's how I got in touch with Hannah's sister, bro. We got right off here. I looked up, shot the message. So ain't no pressure. But if that's something you want to do when we get off the camera, we definitely could do it just to check in, man.
Yeah. I like to check on her, man.
Yeah.
Check on her at least.
Yeah. So let the people know how old you is.
I just turned, as of March 26. I just turned 26.
Yeah.
You know.
For sure.
Which is crazy, because I did the math. That means I spent like close to 8 years in and out of jail like, every year. Like 8 years of my life I've been in and out of jail. That's crazy to think about.
Right, no, most definitely. So what you think, man? You know, like I say, I ain't just trying to be out here doing interviews, bro. I'm trying to get somewhere with it, bro. So it's like, you know, you could just say I'm not ready. You feel me? Because a lot of people feel forced to get off the streets when they ain't ready, though. But sincerely, somebody that's watching this video, or even me, bro, what can we start with helping you, bro? Because you ain't got it 26, bro. You can turn your life around in 30 days, bro, and you ain't got to never see this street again, bro. You can pull up just like how Gator pull up, you know what I'm saying, and check in and whatever like that, but you ain't necessarily got to be on the streets.
I know I don't have to be on the streets. I know there's ways I can get off, programs I can take, you know, like Phoenix Rescue Mission and other places like that. I'm more than happy to help, and I like the help that they do give already. It's the reason that I'm not off of it yet is because I'm not ready to be off of it yet. You know,
Right.
I don't want to waste somebody's time in rehab or detox some shit when I'm not ready to, when someone else can take my place. You know.
Right.
And
Understandable.
so that's what I'm studying. I know that what I really need is I need like a good guidance foundation. You know, like because when I left jail, I was like, man, I'm gonna be productive. You know, I'm clean, I'm sober. You know, I'm do what I need to do. And then as soon as I got out, that guidance that I had anymore wasn't there. You know, my
Right.
buddies and shit were counselors and shit for different detox and shit. So when I got out, I was like, great, now I'm on my own. And I wasn't prepared for this.
Right.
It's different when you're actually out there doing the thing. So I think that I just need a guidance for it. You know, someone who's actually like there or something that's there. You know, that can help me every day instead of like today good and then tomorrow bad and then bad. You know.
Right.
So I think I need that. I haven't found that yet.
Right.
Somebody looking like a counselor or something like that. I just haven't found somebody, you know, in that department yet.
Right. Well, man, like I'm willing to help you get the resources, bro. Dead ass, bro. Because, you know, I've been seeing you out for a while, bro. And it make me feel good. Getting less people out the streets, bro. That's my success story, bro. Go keep me pushing doing this, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to have a 50th tip episode on my you know on my channel, man. You know what I'm saying? We going to right, yeah, most definitely. But we'll talk about that off the camera, and we gonna close it out with this though. You was recently, you know what I'm saying, in a relationship out here and stuff like that, and I don't see the young lady no more, man. Like
that went upside down so damn quick. You know what I mean? A lot of things happened, a lot of bad shit happened, a lot of lies were spread about shit, and so I got the negative repercussions of it all, and then made up after that, got back together, and then even more negative repercussions happened.
Yeah.
From that, you know, whether getting fucked up or stolen from, you know, lied to, whatever it was, and it sucks. And I realized that it's not the first time this happened out here. Out here on the street, relationships are really rough. You feel me? They're really rough, and it sucks because you have to have trust in somebody, and you have to be okay with yourself enough to be able to like let that shit be. You know?
Right.
Like, hey, this person's going and doing that. That's all they're doing.
Right.
Hey, this person's going and doing that. It's taking longer than usual. You know? What could we have? No. You know? I don't think I have enough trust in a person yet while being here on the street. That's where I failed at.
Right.
You know?
Understandable, man. But man, that's all we gonna get them, man. Hey, I gotta for the people that see it on TikTok, man, I need y'all to transfer over to the YouTube. Hit that link in the bio and subscribe to the channel. And we gonna do it like this, man. We gonna get 500 likes, you know, on everything I love. 500 likes. What I'm gonna do is we go get my man's Tip a whole makeover, man. Straight up, bro. Yeah, we taking him straight to the barbershop. Whole new outfit, you feel me, whatever like that.
It's
you know.
Bum Couture. What are you talking about? It's Bum Couture.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. 1,000, you know, 1,000 like, you feel me? We gonna get him the whole makeover, whatever like that. My boy Tip, man, gonna hang with me, man. We going out to dinner, all that, you feel me? But y'all just support the channel, and you know, the more y'all support this channel, the more that the channel will grow, and the more interesting things and the more things that I can help people. A few people then donated to the channel, and what I did, I came back to the community and gave hella pieces away. So just support the channel, man. And then yeah, Tip, man, keep your head up, bro.
Try.
Yes, sir.